guys, it's Stephanie from Raven and Blots, and today I have a little bit of a book haul to talk about because book mail and also an unboxing of Uppercase. So let's get started, shall we? Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with my Uppercase box. Now, if you guys haven't done Uppercase before or you don't really know what it is, let me just tell you, it's fantastic. It's a subscription box that comes once a month for people who like YA or want to get into YA, and they basically send you a brand new hardcover book every single month along with some bookish treats and tricks and fun stuff. So that being said, they all come in a bag like this. It says Uppercase on it. It's super awesome, and I see it and I go, ah, my Uppercase has arrived again for next month. Yay! Huzzah! The book this month is First and Then by Emma Mills. Now this cover is absolutely adorable. I love this cover. And if you take off the cover of it, it looks so cool. I almost want to take off the cover of it because it just looks so pretty and so awesome. I don't know anything about this book, but Lisa, who wrote my note this time, told me that this story is best described as a Pride and Prejudice. Oh, I'll stop you there, Lisa. I already love it. A Pride and Prejudice meets Friday Night Lights. So basically a contemporary Pride and Prejudice. Yes, please. Besides, you guys know me. You know that Pride and Prejudice is my absolute favorite book of all time. So I'm super excited to read this now. I think I just found my new favorite read. Yes. Yes, please. All right. Now, also in that box was a little change purse that has "We're All Mad Here." Whoa! And it flies, apparently. And the Mad Hatter on the other side. And so that's from Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. And it's a little coin purse. It's kind of cute. There's also some Alice enchantments, which apparently are made from all natural mints. Well, like all natural ingredients to make the mints. And then there's these shiny fake tattoos. And these are inspired by the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. I haven't actually read that series yet, so maybe they're all covered in shiny tattoos. I don't know. I do know that Cinder's a part of that, but I tried to read Cinder and I didn't really care for it, so there's that. Alright, so the actual books that I did buy for this month are really only these three. No, sorry, wait. This one's two. Okay, so these four. But then the rest of them, these four, were from Book Depository from last month. Like I bought them last month and they only got here Saturday. So I'm going to show you these ones first, and then I'm going to show you the other ones, and then we're just going to have a fun little time. It's going to be super fun. I love it. Alright, so let's talk about what ones I bought. Because it's a book haul. That's what we do. Alright, so one of the first ones that went into my cart this time was The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I've heard excellent things about this book, but I have no clue what it's about. I think it's a sci-fi or a fantasy, and from what I understand from the back is that it's a tale unequal in fantasy literature, the sorrow of a hero told in its own voice. So it sounds interesting, but pretty much everyone that I follow on BookTube or on Bookstagram has raved about this book, and so I'm gonna try to get into it. It's like way more than Mistborn. It's like over 700 pages, guys. So I'm hoping it moves really fast. I really do like the cover. It kind of looks creepy, kind of intriguing. So I'm hoping I'll like this book. I probably will. I usually like fantasy, so we'll see where that goes. The next book I got from Book Depository is Clever Polly and the Stupid Wolf by Catherine Storr. I actually already read this one and I was kind of disappointed because I actually thought it was her doing a take on Red Riding Hood like Gregory Maguire or like Neil Gaiman do, where they actually like take the fairy tale and twist it and make it kind of weird and not fairy tale-ish. And so that's what I thought this was, and instead what it is it's 13 short stories about Clever Polly and the Stupid Wolf. And it'd be great if I had kids, because that would be like a bedtime story. I don't have kids. I don't plan on having kids anytime soon. I guess if I get any nieces or nephews, or if I babysit, I can do this, but it was a little bit disappointing. I thought it was going to be more than what it was. The next one is The Little Old Lady Struck Lucky Again, and this is by Katharina Engelman Sunderberg, and this is the sequel to The Little Old Lady Who Broke All the Rules. And so basically this one's set in Vegas. All the senior citizens, the 5 that we met in the first one, are now going to knock over a casino. And so it seems really interesting, but I forgot, like, I really enjoyed the first one, but I forgot how slow it was to like get momentum. And this one, I've only started flipping through it and I'm like, oh, it's kind of slow at the beginning again. Crud. And then the next one that I got from Book Depository is one that I didn't realize was the wrong book. It's not the wrong book because it's book 5 of the Heroes of Olympus in paperback, called The Blood of Olympus by Rick Riordan. However, what I didn't realize when I was buying this book was I thought it was the American version of this book in paperback, and it's the UK paperback version. And so what that means is, oh, what does that mean, Stephanie? I'm glad you asked. Let me show you what that means. This is my American version of Mark of Athena, which is book 3 of the Heroes of Olympus. So let me just show you what is different. First off, we've got the height difference. Book 5 is clearly taller by ½ an inch. Then you've got this cool gold seal, which all 4 of the American versions of the paperback have. This one has a creepy face. Then you've got Riordan right up here. That's how he does all of his books. They all have it right here. Nope, theirs is down here, and their things don't match, and these aren't upraised, and it's really... I will still read this one, but I can tell you I will be buying the American version when it comes out, which comes out in April. I didn't realize what time it came out, so it comes out in April. I'll be rebuying this book. But that's okay, because I at least can finish that book before getting into more series. That's what I need. I need to get into more series. Whoo! No. Alright. So, you guys might remember a couple days ago I did a review on The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness, and I actually went into Barnes & Noble. I didn't have my receipt anymore, and I said, you know, I just really wasn't thrilled with this book. Is there any way I can exchange it for another book? And they said yes, because of course they did, because they're awesome. So I got, look at this cover, guys. So pretty. So pretty. I got Mangus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, book 1, The Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan. Rick Riordan is quickly becoming my auto-buy author, and I really do enjoy his work. He has a lot of snark and a lot of consistency in his writing. He really does the research, and I really like that. I like the fact that I can go into the book knowing that he has done the research on the mythology of whichever one he's talking about. This one is dealing with the Norse mythology. So like where Percy Jackson and the Olympians and the House of Heroes dealt with the Greek and the Roman mythology, this one is dealing with the Norse mythology. So you've got Loki and Odin and Freyr and Thor and a whole bunch of other Norse gods I probably should know, but I don't. I am really intrigued to start this one. I kind of want to finish House of Heroes first, because, you know, if you start with Greek mythology, you probably should end with Greek mythology before you start with Norse mythology. But I do really like mythology, and that's the thing I like. I always thought it was interesting. It was one of my courses in school, and, you know, we had to read about all these gods anyway, so I kind of like having these poor, unfortunate heroes thrust into this wonderment that is the world of the gods. So, alright, so for my read 5 by 1, guys, I really did Well, technically I bought that one. That's all right. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing better than I did last month. This is good. Last month, obviously I bought a lot of books. But this month, one of my friends recommended this book to me, and so I found it on Amazon. It's called Girl Meets Change, and it's by Kristen Strong, and the subtitle is Truths to Carry You Through Life's Transitions. And it sounds really interesting. I love this cover. But it's basically about going through the change and transitions and staying strong through those transitions. So I really think this is going to be a good book. I'll probably start this one pretty soon, actually, because I've been waiting for this one to come out in paperback, and now it is. Yay, paperback! A lot of people make fun of me. I don't really care for hardcover books that much because paperback are cheaper and I can stack them more easily on my shelves. But anyway, the next book I bought is Ink and Bone by Rachel Kane, The Great Library. This deals where books are actually illegal, and there's one great library and they kind of hoard all the information in the books, and I don't really know too much more about it, but one of the Instagrammers that I follow, she raved about it. She said it was fantastic. It's a book about books, and I'm like, hey, I am a total bookworm. I love books about books about books. Oh wait, I'm not a bookworm. I'm a book dragon. Yeah. And I love books that are about books or other books or bookstores or words or anything really, because books are awesome. And let's just take a moment to appreciate this cover, because this is fantastic. It looks like one of those really old classic books that you would find in a garage sale for like $5. I'm really excited about that. And the last book I bought, guys, is Secrets in Phoenix by Gabriella Lepore. And this was published by Ben of Ben Tomes. He started his own publishing company called Of Tomes, and this is his first book released under that publishing. You can actually see his little imprint right there. And I am a huge believer in helping support local authors, local artists, first-time business owners. I'm a huge believer in that, and that's really why I wanted to buy this book. I really didn't know anything about it. From what it sounds like, you've got a sister and her two twin brothers who get dropped off at this town, and they find a room and they realize that not all is what it seems there in Phoenix. And really what it kind of sounds like is Gravity Falls meets Supernatural. So I'm kind of excited about this. I love this cover. It's so gorgeous. But it's on Amazon, and it's Secrets in Phoenix, and if you put the paperback, like you put Secrets in Phoenix paperback, it will pull up the paperback edition. Otherwise, it will pull up the Kindle edition. But you guys should go check it out and go support Ben of Ben and Tomes, because he is fantastic. He's a local booktuber too, guys. So come on now, let's support him. So anyway, that is my book haul. I keep adding to my TBR, guys, and this is not cool, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I just keep reading and reading, and then I'm like, I need more books, and I'm like, I still have 40 on my TBR. Stop buying books, which is part of the reason why I did the read 5 buy 1, because yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to link down below both the link for this for Amazon and also my link for Uppercase, because I really want you guys to like support both of those. They're local people. Well, they're not local to me, but they're average people who are doing a really awesome thing. And so I'm going to link both of those down below. Don't forget to hit like for this video if you liked it, because that really helps me out. And also subscribe, because hey, let's face it, what would be a day without me popping up in your inbox being all goofy and crazy and geeky about books? Not my life, obviously. Anyway, guys, I hope you have an amazing night and keep reading, you awesome book dragons, you.